because they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. This is the quotation that I read shortly before taking that terrible test about finding out about my communication style. Would it showcase me as wise, or would it express within me all my vice? This was going to be that final advice. I was absolutely unsure how it would turn out to be. And then, what had to happen, happened. No, I'm not talking about my marriage. I'm talking about the test. I took the test and I had the results in front of me. There it is, the results, which I'm going to share with all of you a little later. Because before that, so that you are not going to be fools, let me say something by which you will understand what is it I want to say. Master of Ceremonies and fellow Toastmasters, communication is a two-way street where you can drive very fast, you can drive very slow, you may not drive at all, you may just be a traffic inspector, it doesn't matter. But it is a two-way street where someone is going forward. Now, what are the four kinds of communication style and which one is my forte? Before I tell you that, let me share with you the four kinds of communication with examples from Kolkata, Toastmasters Club and our region. The first example is initiating. Let's take a question. Imagine you wanting to find out how you could be a good speaker, and you reach out to a person. I want to be a good speaker, can you help me? And that person happens to be Siddhartha, your Vice President of Education. Oh yes, I will help you. Why do you want to be a good speaker? When you can be a great speaker, it's not yet late for you to be great. Let's go out and party. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a gregarious, fun-loving, cool communicator, and that communication style is initiating, not relationships, but communication. The next kind of communication is what you will get when you reach out to, say, your president, Mayank Mohta. Well, there are three ways of viewing this: good, better, best. Now, as per research that I find, before I can tell you whether you can be good or not, I need to understand whether you want to be a better version of yourself, or you want to be better than someone else in your life, or on that particular day, and so on and so forth. In short, a lot of analysis that will make you hate the fact that you have an ass. But you know what? Some people want to go as you like it. And Mayank Mehta, your president, seems to have a communication style which is known as, yes, anyone? Analytical. So he likes to analyze things in terms of finding out what happens where. But these two are not the only communication styles. There is type 3, which is what I have seen. The moment you reach out to your area director, where is Afzal? There he is. Oh, you want to be good? That's wonderful. We have 4 clubs in your vicinity, 5 clubs outside the city, 7 clubs outside the country. And ABC are people who can make you very good. BCD will make you very bad. And these are the phone numbers. All the very best. Supportive. They'll push you towards the right person while being calm, composed and steady. Their silences speak more than their voice. And that's not always a bad thing, is it, Afzal? So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the third kind of communication style. That is when you are trying to support someone and you're being very helpful without actually getting in the muck. And then, of course, is the fourth kind of communication style, as exemplified by a division director, Satyajit Basu, who invented that quote. The chances of you being good are equivalent to Rakhi Samant winning a national award for fakeness. Direct dil se, straight from the heart, without bothering about art. So, Satyajit Basu and communicators like him are direct. They don't want to dilly-dally the inevitable. You can never be good. Instead, why don't you try to be an area director? Or so on and so forth. So these are the 4 communicators that you will meet on a day-to-day life. And do you know what is my style? And do you know what should be your style? How many of you feel you would like to be like Satyajit Basu, direct? Raise your hands. Oh. Wow. How many of you would like to be like Archita Tiwari? Initiating conversations. Raise your hands. No one. Okay, one. Good job. And how many of you are confused as to which one you will be? Raise your hands. Well, you see, the truth be told, you have to vary your communication style at each and every point of time. Take situation number 2, and this time my subject is Siddhartha, Churiwal. Imagine you are at a party, at a bar, not monkey bar, with a friend of yours, and you meet a lady beyond your league. You will then become analytical and try to analyze your chances of going on and ending the evening with her. You, like Siddhartha usually is, can also be initiative if you find that the woman is in your league. You initiate a conversation and take things forward. You might also try to be someone who realizes that your friend has an equal chance, so be direct with him. You know what? I know who's your father and I'm his father. Stay away, brother. So you see, you have to vary your communication styles from time to time based on the kind of communication situation you are in. And finally, what is my primary communication style? My primary communication style, ladies and gentlemen, is Archita initiating Tiwari Pal. Unfortunately. And that is what I've realized can be very unfortunate at times. Despite the best of attempts, because I can sometimes be taken as someone who speaks way too much without listening, which isn't always true, but sometimes true. But nevertheless, people like me, people who have this kind of communication style, often tend to speak a lot, and they're also listening, and they thrive on appreciation. They thrive on feedback of the positive kind, and they thrive on opportunities to mentor you, to motivate you, and push you through their persuasion. So the next time you have an opportunity of finding out what exactly is your communication style, don't shy away. Instead, step forward and find out for yourself what is it you can do better, so that you're not just good, but the best version of yourself. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Toastmaster of the Day?